Hi bunnies! Many of you have asked for drawing tutorials, so today I will show you how you can draw the most adorable pony in all of Equestria, Fluttershy. First we will make a rough sketch, so we know where everything goes in the picture. Start by making a round circle for Fluttershy's head. The bodies of the mares in My Little Pony is twice as long as their heads, so Fluttershy is 3 heads tall. Now, draw 2 circles next to each other a bit under the head. The front circle should be a bit smaller than the second one. These circles are Fluttershy's shoulder and hip. Draw a line down the middle of her head. The lower point of the line is where the neck starts, connected to the outer line of the first circle. The back of her neck follows the outer line of the back of her head and ends in the middle of the body. Let's finish Fluttershy's head and give her a muzzle. Try to draw a line across the head exactly in the middle. Fluttershy's muzzle starts a bit under this line and is like a soft triangle which ends on the bottom of the circle. Now let's add an ear in the upper right corner. My Little Pony ears are pretty big and they kinda have the shape of a half rugby ball. A bit like this. When you make the eyes, it's a big help to start by drawing just a big oval a bit to the left of the middle. Then you can shape it afterwards. Fluttershy has slanting soft eyes, so her eyelid needs to slant from the front to the back of the eye. To be honest, I think the legs are the hardest part, because it takes a few tries to make them look right. My Little Pony legs are like long cylinders, small at the beginning and getting wider at the bottom. Also, they only bend in 3 places, at the shoulder and the elbow and the wrist, but here we only need to bend them 2 places. Fluttershy's hind legs are pointing backwards with a little notch at the knee when she is standing still, while her straightened front leg has no notch at all. Yay! That was the basic sketch. Now we know where everything goes. Fluttershy has long flowy locks of pink hair and is divided into 3 parts, each side of her mane and her tail. Keep your hands loose and draw long bended strokes like this with small curls at the end. The lower part of Fluttershy's mane goes all the way down to the middle of her leg. Then let's add her long eyelashes and the black part of her eyes. You may notice it's a half circle because a big part of her iris is under her eyelid. Use the same loose strokes for her tail as you did with her hair. Make lots of curves and waves and see if you can make the curls more horizontal at the bottom so it looks like Fluttershy's hair is lying on the ground. Just like Rarity, Fluttershy takes good care of her looks and her tail is so long it always reaches the ground. The upper part of Fluttershy's mane juts out from behind her ear and goes high above her head in a soft angle. Like the rest of the mane sticks, her hair got lots of strokes in it to make it seem more alive. Try to add thin lines in both her mane and her tail. Even though Fluttershy is a Pegasus pony, she rarely uses her wings. Therefore I decided to draw them folded together. Pegasi wings usually have 4 main feathers and 3 smaller feathers, but when they are folded you don't see the smallest of the main feathers. That was all the sketching. If you have followed the tutorial this far, well done, the hardest parts are over. Now you can relax a bit. Use a colored pencil, brush or pen to draw the outlines. Remember that the pony's outlines are always darker than the colors inside. It helps to look at an official picture of Fluttershy to get the colors exactly right. I always use references myself so I know when I'm on the right track. Make sure that the lines in Fluttershy's hair is a bit thinner than the outlines. This makes your drawing look awesome. It's also a good idea to spend extra time to get Fluttershy's eyes right, as they are the most important part in the entire picture. I used to say that if you get the eyes spot on, you have pretty much nailed the whole drawing. Fluttershy has extremely long, elegant eyelashes on her upper eyelid. Her eyes are this beautiful green-blue color, and like the rest of the MLP mares, Fluttershy has 2 small lighter streaks in her iris. Add a few big round highlights and you are done with the eyes. Of course we also need to draw Fluttershy's cutie mark, which consists of 3 cute butterflies with pink wings and tiny blue bodies. That was the lines. We have drawn Fluttershy. You can color Fluttershy however you want. I decided to go with her official colors, which are pastel pink hair and light yellow fur. When you draw Fluttershy's fur, it's important that you leave a white half circle under her eyelid to be the white in her eyes. Otherwise it's gonna look a bit weird. Oops, I forgot that Fluttershy's hairline starts in the front of the upper part of her head like this. You can make this hairline by adding a long triangle next to her ear and then connect the hair like this. Now our Fluttershy is done. If you want you can add shadows, earrings, flowers or other details. Personally I want her hair to look shiny, so I make a lot of small white strokes across her mane and tail so it looks like the sun is shining on it. Thank you so much for following the tutorial to the end. I hope you had a lot of fun with this. I'm curious, would you like more tutorial like this in the future? If yes, what kind of characters would you like me to draw with you? Please comment below. See you in the next video.